back to my channel. I just realized I didn't have you in the light here, so there we go. We'll turn the light on. So, welcome back to my channel and to Craft With Me Monday. And today I'm working with Wild Rose Bohemian, her new kit for June, which is called Cottage Dreams. And I'm working with the Junk Journal kit. And I have pulled some laces. And I haven't decided yet which one I'm going to use. This is how I organize my laces. And I have a whole stack of these up above my head here. And eventually someday I'll get them labeled, but that's how I organize my laces. Unfortunately, I don't have a restaurant around town that, that sells or that gives your takeout in that anymore. So I'll have to find a different... keep using my laces so I can cut back or find some other containers. Anyways, I found this fabric in my stash. I'm going to keep that in there. I think it's just fine. So anyways, I thought that would go really nicely with this Cottage Dreams kit. So I picked these two out of that kit to be my inside. They're beautiful. And that is just like, that's barely even touching it. It's a beautiful kit. And then I created this for the spine. So we're going to do, the very first thing we're going to do is use these pages in here. This is my box of gum. I've cut it to the size that I want. And I think it's usually, what did I do? I think it might be 4. Four and a half. A little over 4.5. And by whatever size the box was. So I'm not going to worry about the spine in here just yet, because when we put our signatures in, that's how I'm going to deal with that. But I wanted to use these guys like so, and I really like the fray on this fabric, so I wanted that to, I didn't want to fold it over on the inside, so I'm going to fold my inside over to the outside. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, so I am just going to leave myself some room here. Let's do it underneath so you can see what I'm doing too. And I want just about like so. And then we want some to fold over. So I'm just going to do it like that. And this will be used at another time. And I can just take and do this as well. Get that out of here. It's interfering with me. Okay. And then I'm just going to... If you haven't checked out the options yet in Rose's coffee shop for her different membership levels, you should. It's very much, it's a very good value. Okay, is this right now? That looks like, you know what? It's not going to matter because I'm probably going to put stuff over it anyways. So we need to, let's just take and I'm going to mark my corners. I'll just get that in there straight. I'll mark my corners. And we're just going to do the exact same thing with this one, because we can. And I'm just going to make that straight. And that kind of gives us an idea where to give it a little notch. Okay, so I'm just going This is just, I've just printed it on regular copy paper because, well, number one, my cover is nice and solid, but it also is just, for now, it's just a base amount. It's not like I am going to, it's not, you know what I'm trying to say. And I'm just going to take my poor glue. Come on now. Come on now. I forget, my daughter used to say that. Come on now. Come on now. When she was little. And I'm just going to take and smear my glue. Give it a good. I like to smear my glue with a glue stick because then it gives it a little extra. And because it's a cover, well, we want it to be extra. Oops, fly away, yummy. So I'm going to bring this up to about there, maybe. Oh, maybe even a little. Boy, oh boy, I tell you, that just grabbed. That grabbed very well. That's not going nowhere. So maybe that piece. Because I thought it wasn't going that far. But it did. So we'll just do along here. What I was thinking, I don't know. I was thinking this piece. And why I did that way, I don't know. Okay, so let's try that again. Let's go like that. Lots and lots of glue. Okay. Alrighty, let's put this. We're gonna get our corners in first. Ooh, there we go. We're about like so. What do we want? Yeah. I'm not going to worry about that because oh, it didn't get very close. Oh, I got that one really close. Okay. Not too concerned about okay, so it's this corner here. Everything else fits pretty well. This one does not, so we're just going to give it a little more of a, like that. There we go. Okay, let's get this glued in. Because I'm really excited, because I have this brainiac idea. And I'm not going to sew my, this glue, I tell you. I'm not going to sew in my signatures through here so we can complete the decoration. I have a different way of doing them. If I can ever get my glue to work. There we go. Might as well, since we got it going, let's just do it. Okay. I have started for June. The Cancer Society has a dog walking challenge. And so Nugget and I and Charlie, because he just joined us today. So I took Nugget for the walk first. And I don't like that. But that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Nugget, I took Nugget first. And then I came back to the house and grabbed some water. Because, you know, let's face it, I have not walked for a long time. And it's all part of a healthy new me plan. Because I want to be around for a while. So I came back and got some water. Once I figured out I wasn't going to die. and then I grabbed Charlie and we went out for a little bit more of a walk. And he's a puller. He's a 90-pound puller, but he just had so much fun. And by the time we were done, he wasn't pulling no more. Okay, so there we go. We're going to cover up this glue because we don't need that no more. And put that on there because now we're going to bring out the big gun. Okay, so what I did was I made these two individual ones. And oh, I bet you I didn't cut them down to, I did not. Well, we're going to see, they're wider now than what I need them, because originally I was going to do it the other way around, and then I changed my mind, as women do. We change our minds every now and then, once in a while. I'm just going to, my little buggy boo does not like this or that. Come on now. This is really good material, and it doesn't want to rip this way. Oh, now, come on now. Come on now. There. And I'm saving my strings. I don't know why. I'm just saving them. Okay. That's better. Okay, let's do that to this one too. About like so. And I see it didn't go quite straight, but that's all right. A little overhang is good. Let's just give it it likes to rip the other way, not so much this way. There we go. There we go. Okay. More strings. And then I think this piece here, did we have this the right piece? Yes, okay. Just didn't do that one. Okay, so I'm going to put this, like this, because I want this to be showing, and I want it to make sure that it's the right side up. And I think this is okay because we're going to put it down like this. So I'm going to take and I'm going to bring in the big guns. And we're just going to let this fill here, because this apparently, according to what Elizabeth says and somebody that told her, a helpful hint was that if you hold your bottle and let the glue come down to the tip, then it won't ooze out on you all over the place like it likes to do. And I don't want to put a lot of glue on here. I do, but I don't, because I don't want it soaking through. So I'm not even squeezing. I'm just putting a sufficient amount, I hope. No squeeze. No squeeze. Okay. I'm going to put that like so. And we're just going to bring this in here. And I'm okay with it hanging over a little bit. Yeah. This screams summer, spring, cottage. Okay, let it come down. And you know, that might have worked because it didn't go oozing all over the place. All right, let's get this in here. Doing the same thing, just a little bit. No squeezing. Just let it freely come down. Alright. I don't know if the camera is picking it up or not, but it is there. Okay. I love this fabric. I really do. I bought it because I had a custom order for somebody and she had chosen. I was on the phone with her and taking pictures and showing her the different fabrics, and she chose this one. And then the sales lady convinced me I should buy more than what I need, and I bought more than what I needed. I can probably do another 100 journals with this. Oh well, that's okay. It was on sale. It wasn't too expensive. And I have already made, oh, this will be journal number 4 with it, I think. Use your stash, Sophie. Use your stash. Okay. So I'm just going to let that. Look at no oozing. So, handy dandy trick. Thank you, Elizabeth, for sharing that. And whoever shared that with her, thank you. Okay. So, we're going to let this sit and let this dry. Oh, I like that. I don't know or not. We're going to put a little glue right there. Let our glue come down. Good thing it's not real thick yet. As it gets older and you're using it more, then it gets a little thicker. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so now, let's get that off to the side. Here's my Brainiac brainstorm. So, I thought we would do a corset. Okay, so, let's see. What I did first was I took and I cut a piece of scrap from my, I don't know, it was a piece of mailer. Anyways, I cut this piece out the width of my journal on my spine. So it's going to fit in there just like so. And this is 8.5 inches. And so what happened was I couldn't get it to be even. So I thought, well, I'll leave the one that's a little bigger at the bottom. I'll leave that for the bottom. And we'll do up here. This will be the top, but this will be the bottom. And then I found in my laces this one or white. And I don't know, because you can, we have, no, that one's not the right one. This one here. So we have this off-white and we have this white. And I think, I think I'm going to go with the white. I think so. I was going to say the other color, but I think I'm going to go white. Okay, I got lots there to play with. So, beautiful. That could be pretty. Okay, back to matters at hand. So what I did was I took and I marked on here. Yes, I had my ruler out. I took my ruler like this and I went, okay, I want it to be, I guess this would be, whatever this, 2/8. I came in 2/8 on either side. You can do it however you know, you can do it less if you wanted, more if you wanted. That's how I did it. That's how I did. And then I took and I marked from my first hole. I took the first one down 1/2 inch. So now I got 8 inches. And then I put 8, I went every inch, and I made my holes, my marks. So that's what I did. Every inch, the first one is 1/2 inch from the top, and then every inch after that till you get to the bottom. It's going to depend on on how big your spine is, how long. It might be a shorter one, but that's what I did. So just do your measurements and you'll be fine. So then I thought I would just take and again glue this on. Bring out my handy dandy glue. And just let it run down. Come on down. There we go. Okay, so let's take, and it doesn't have to be a whole heck of a lot, because when you're lacing also it will hold this in place too. You want to definitely get around your edges here. But we're just, there we go. Now somebody's cutting their grass. That's 3 people now this today already that have been cutting their grass. Alrighty, so we're just going to put this kind of sort of, if you really, you could do it this way, right? Then you know exactly where it's being placed. Well, doesn't that make a lot of sense? And we're just going to do it right about in the center. And I think I'm going to let that little bit just kind of hang over, because if we look at it this way, we can glue that down. Or I might put some lace underneath it and put another layer of lace. We'll see. Okay, so I didn't put a lot of glue on that, so it should be okay to do my holes. And then I'm just going to, I don't want to make them too much. I want to get them right where they're supposed to be, because I want to put eyelets in that yet. And I can see my material doesn't want to, of course, cut through, but that's all right. I haven't done this. I've done a corset spine before, but I haven't done it this way. I just kind of thought of this one as I was getting ready to do it. I know this is a tedious work, but it's gonna look so amazing. I hope. Now, because this kit is so light and airy, that is why I chose to go with, well, number one, this material, but also why I chose to go with the white lace. You could use whatever you want. Well, maybe you'll just go off to the side. Let's see. Now, I could take, I don't think I have enough pink ones. Ah, that's right. What do I need? How many do I need? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Ooh, look, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're halfway there. Come on, you can do it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I just need 2 more. 14. That one looks like it's got something on it. No, not that one. 15. 16. I believe I did it. My gosh. I guess I could have saved that, done that ahead of time, couldn't I have? Oh, well. Then you wouldn't have known that. I do know how to count. And I'm not going to use the... Oh, I see. I will have to. Okay. Let's get my... Because we want to make sure that those holes are nice and clear, because otherwise we're not going to be able to get that ribbon through, or that lace through. So let's get that trimmed. These scissors are good, aren't they? Oh boy, are they ever. Okay, we'll try that now, see if that works. All right. Okay. There. Okay, that looks good. And we'll just carry that on through. This one's nice and clear. Beautiful. We got carpal tunnel. Your wrist might get sore after this. I can feel it going in mine. Okay. And in there. All right, get in there. There we go. I know, I quieted down. I could put some music on or something. No, I can't because then I'll get in trouble with YouTube. Can't do that. No, 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 don't do that. Don't. There we go. Why did you think that was okay? I've had these pink ones for a while and just didn't use them as often as I use the dark ones anyways. So it was a good thing because then I had it for this project. Did everyone have a great weekend? It's hard to believe. Hard to believe this is June 2nd now. Ugh, time flies so quickly. There, okay, getting there. I didn't worry about a really heavy piece for this of cardboard because it's going to get glued in anyways. Just needed something to build my corset with. Okay. And I did have something different on that one. Let's see. I don't know what's going to happen. You guys are going to get knocked off the floor and fall onto my doors. Okay. Last one. And then the fun begins. Okay, get rid of this. Don't need that anymore. Get rid of that before we lose it. Okay. That's really thick. Let's see how easy it's going to be to get through here. No, we're not going to do this. No, that one's going to be too difficult. Okay. And we just don't want difficult right now. Okay, oh, I have this white one. Nope, that's not going to work. That one's sick too. What's this? What's this? Oh, I wonder if that would, I wonder. This one might be easier to go in. Of course, where's the end? Okay. Oh, that's pretty. I could do this. Hold on. Let's see. My 2 needle says trick. Okay. I can fit through there. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how many, but we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1 for the pot. We'll see if that works. If it doesn't, well, I got more lace. won't go to waste. Should have used up a good, it's probably more than enough. More than what I need, but that's okay. Okay, and then we're going to get this needle head will go through there. Yep. All right. Now we're just going to bring that up through. And bring this one up through. Okay. Get our pieces. Oh yeah, I got way more than what I need. But it's better to have more than, whoops, sorry. There. Okay. So, let us begin. If you want it to be more more crisscrossy, you could make them at 1/2 inch. I just thought it'd be too little, too squished together. Oh, how did I do that? What did I just do? Oh, I gotta go here, don't I? Oh boy. Good demonstration there, so. That's not how it's supposed to be done either, is it? Is it? I don't know. That's how I'm going to do it. We're going to go with it. For some reason, yeah, well, there it is. There it is. Twist them there. Okay. So you could probably do 2 lengths and probably have enough. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this one here back through here. Oh, did you see what I did? I see what I did. Well, that's the way it was supposed to be. And the tie was supposed to be down here, but I'm not going to worry about it. So, we're going to bring this back through this hole here. Like so, and then bring this one through here. And there we go. I'm going to get rid of our needles. Hopefully I'm still on screen. Get over there. I tend to, think I got a big area here, and I don't. Alrighty, so that's going to be pretty. Now we could have put some beads in that. We could have done many things, but we're not going to. Okay, and I am just going to take, I'm sorry for all the bings. One of the groups is busy. But that's okay. Communication is good. Okay, and then I'm going to, for now, I'm going to tie a bow. And what I might do, not a little later, not right now, because because I think we've gotten pretty good. Okay. What's going down here? And come back up here. There we go. I need to go like that. I don't want it too big of a bow, but we want a nice size bow. The only way I can think of to get them tight is just to keep on going. And I think I might just, let's leave this for just now, because I don't know how long I want to make my tails. I'm not going to make them that long, obviously, but okay. So now we're just going to take and put this right in here like so. But I'm almost thinking, before I do that, do I want to just, or do I want to put a little bit of lace in there? What do you think? Let's see. Of all my lace that I got here, that might look pretty. What do you think? Maybe not that one. Maybe, what was the first one that I said we had here? Look at that. That looks like that could be a pretty lace. No, it doesn't, you don't see it, but you see it. You don't see it, but you don't. You do. So I'm just going to take and put this up here. Let's get this out of here again. Okay, and I'm just going to go out here. And about that is 2. I bought a bunch of lace at a secondhand store. It was a massive amount. And it was a great deal. Okay, so I think I've decided I'm going to take and cut my tails off right about here. Let's do one on an angle this way, and one on an angle this way. There. That's pretty. And we're going to put, I think we're going to put a pearl right in there. If I can find a pearl, we're going to put a pearl in there. Okay, so I am going to take and let your glue come down to the bottom. It's, you know, I get so impatient. I want it to be there right now. But it is really nice not to have a bunch of oozing glue. Okay, and I'm going to put this right here. And let it stick out enough that you see it. Let's see what that looks like on that side. Oh, not enough. We need to come out here. Just to be on the very edge. There we go. A little more right here. We're going to glue it all in anyways, but we got it still a little damp. We want to see those flowers. Look at that. That's pretty. Okay. We'll do the same over here. Wait for the glue to come down. And just trying to think of what I had for a pearl. And I do have, just wondering if that's going to actually stay in there, or will it get rubbed off? But I guess it doesn't matter if it's there for a while. If it falls off, it falls off. Maybe it won't. We'll never know if it would fall off or not if we don't try. pretty. Pretty. Okay. I'm just going to take and trim my lace here. Boy, I tell you, my scissors are amazing, aren't they? That one's good. This one's good. And good. There we go. Okay. Now let's bring our spine back here. And we are just going to, oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so first of all, we're going to put, oh, don't squeeze the bottle. Let the glue come down. There we go. Okay, now you can squeeze. So I really like how this is kind of turning out so far. Okay, so I'm going to bring this up like this because I want to put my spine in the right spot here. I don't want it to, I'm just lining it up with my, yes, just like if you can see, just lining my spine up with my, whoops, what do I got here? Don't want any overhang in here. And we're just going to let that go, push it in there. Lovely, lovely. Okay, and now we can glue this in here. We can put a little more glue in here. And I think I didn't let it fall back down, but whatever. I'll have oozing glue this time. Let's get that glue. I'm just getting lots of glue in there. And then I'll put something. There we go. That looks good. Settle in there. Nice. But this glue does stink. Oh. And I see, I don't think you can see in there, but I'm just giving it a little more glue on the spine area there for this, and then I'm going to do this here, and then we're going to push it in place. Okay. No oozing glue is really nice. Did I mention that already? Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're just going to hold this in here really well. This, of course, will also make this spine really strong once that glue is dry. There we go. There we go. So I think that's where I'm going to end it now. And next week, we'll build the signatures and get them in there. And then we can start decorating. Oh, I gotta make a cover. Gotta make the cover too. We'll do that next time. Because I don't know what I want to do yet. My covers are always the last. And you know, I think I wasn't sure what I was going to use for a closure, but I have this lace left, and I think that's what we'll make a nice lace closure with. Just a tie here. It'll just be a little tie. So it leaves the corset part beautiful, and whatever we do on the cover. So there we have it. our corset journal, the start of it. There we go. So thank you very much for joining me. Happy Monday. Have a great week, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.